Russian authorities say they have detained a suspect over the killing of a senior general in Moscow on Tuesday. The 29-year-old from Uzbekistan has reportedly confessed to collaborating with Ukrainian intelligence services in the attack on Igor Kirillov. He was the commander of Russia's nuclear, chemical and biological defense division and was investigating activities by the U.S. in Ukraine. The bomb was hidden in an electric scooter. Well, Al Jazeera's correspondents are covering this story from Russia and Ukraine. We'll be speaking to Alex Gatopoulos in Kyiv in just a moment. But first, let's go live to Yulia Shapovalova in Moscow. Tell us about the latest in the investigation and this arrest that's been made, Yulia.
The official information we have comes courtesy of the Russian Investigative Committee and the FSB. They have revealed details about the arrest of the perpetrator of the murder of the head of the nuclear, chemical and biological protection troops, Igor Kirillov, and his assistant. So, as you mentioned, the detained man is a 29-year-old citizen of Uzbekistan. He was detained in the Moscow region. The FSB has even published footage of the interrogation of the man. According to the suspect, he was recruited by the Ukrainian special services for committing the crime. He was promised $100,000 and traveled to one of the European countries to live there. Here in Moscow, he allegedly received, of course, a homemade explosive device and then rented a car where he installed a video surveillance camera with a broadcast to the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. So after receiving a signal about Kirillov and his assistant leaving the entrance of the building, the suspect detonated an explosive device. And as a result, as you all know, the high-ranking general and his 33-year-old assistant were killed. The only survivor of the explosion was the general's driver sitting waiting in a car nearby. So according to Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova, the Russian permanent mission to the UN will raise the issue of the attack against General Kirillov at the Security Council meeting requested for December the 20th.
Thank you, Yulia, for the latest there from Moscow. Let's cross over to Kyiv now and our defense editor, Alex Gatopoulos. Alex, what are the Ukrainians saying about all this?
Well, the Ukrainian authorities had indicted General Kirillov on Monday for the alleged use of low-level battlefield chemical weapons. This is primarily chloropicrin, which is a form of military CS or riot control gas. It's designed to incapacitate, but not to kill. Now, the Russians have allegedly used this chemical weapon multiple times in battlefield situations in order to be able to incapacitate Ukrainian defenders so the Russians can exploit that and take over those positions. Now, General Kirillov had authorized this use, according to Ukrainians. So they are now saying that this was a legitimate strike and also proving to Ukrainians and to Russians that they can attack someone and kill them in the heart of their enemy's capital, Moscow.
Alex, thank you very much for that. Alex Gatopoulos with the latest there from Kyiv.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.